Getting started with meditation can be hard. Let's face it, lots of beginners find it challenging to meditate, but it doesn't have to be. Want to learn how you can easily get started in the next few minutes, even if you have never practiced meditation before? Then stick around, because that's what we'll talk about in today's episode, and more. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Growth Philosophy Podcast, a bite-sized weekly podcast focused on empowering you to think better and improve your life. If you've listened to even a few of the podcast episodes so far, you know that we have covered quite a bit of ground. We have covered quite a few topics that can really help you to dig deep and empower yourself to think better and upgrade your life. In the last two episodes, for instance, we looked at how our cognitive biases can sabotage us without even us knowing, and how you can deal with them. Understanding and dealing with cognitive biases is an important part of improving your mindset. After all, if you don't even know that a problem exists, how are you going to fix it? Make sense? So, if you have not listened to the talks on cognitive bias yet, check out the last two episodes. Now, as for today's episode, I'm going to look into meditation today. Namely, I want to look into a foolproof method for getting you started with meditation. Even if you're completely new to it, even if you have struggled with meditation in the past. This meditation method that I'm going to talk about today, I'm pretty certain will help you. If you are new to meditation, or you have struggled with it in the past, then seriously stay tuned, because what you will learn in today's talk can be just what you need to get you finally started with developing your own meditation habit. On that note, if you want to know more about the benefits of meditation, check out the episode on why you should meditate. It's the episode on the beginner's guide to meditation. But briefly, here are three of the main benefits. Three great reasons why you should seriously consider developing a meditation habit. These are really great reasons why it is a good idea for you to practice meditation regularly. So, benefit number one, calms your mind. This is the most obvious and most quoted benefit. So, pretty self-explanatory. Number two, helps you to think better. Now, by giving you an opportunity to think things through rather than acting on autopilot, practicing meditation empowers you to put yourself behind the steering wheel rather than being controlled by your mind on autopilot. So that's a pretty big benefit, don't you think? And here is benefit number three. Meditation helps you become smarter. And this is not just me saying it. Research has proven over and over that meditation actually has neurocognitive enhancing abilities. So basically what this means is that practicing meditation regularly can help you become smarter. It can even reverse the usual decay related to aging. So that's something for you to think about and keep in mind. These three, of course, are not all the benefits of meditation. These are not all meditation can do for you. There are more benefits. I did a whole episode on that, so check on that if you want to learn more. But suffice to say, meditation is good for you. So, okay, meditation is good for you, but how do you get started with meditation and do so easily without the struggle that so many beginners face? And this is a really good question. If you're new to meditation, trying to sit somewhere quiet and achieving that meditative state can be a real challenge. I know, I've been there. I really struggled with meditation initially. My mind is pretty active most of the time, which is great when I'm brainstorming or solving problems, but not so great when I'm trying to calm my mind. When I first came across meditation, it didn't work for me. I'd read and heard about the many benefits, so I wanted to adopt it as a habit. I really was into it. I really wanted to adopt it as a daily, regular habit in my life. I tried it out, but after a while of struggling with meditation, and after a while of finding it challenging to calm my mind, I nearly gave up on meditation, thinking that it's just not for me, as my mind was too restless. It took me quite a while to get to a point where I could do it without much struggle. Over the years, I've learned more about meditation, and now I'm much better at it. So this, in a way, is your opportunity to learn from my struggles and insights. Importantly, these are the two key things for you to remember when you're starting off your meditation practice. These two insights are two key insights that apply to nearly everything in life that you try to learn, in fact. So I want you to listen to these two insights and remember them. Number one, you will get better with practice. And number two, patience is important. It doesn't matter what you're trying to create or develop in your own life, what habit you want to create. It doesn't matter what you want to get good at. Remember these two things, because these are fundamental to developing anything new or creating any worthwhile habit in your life. So when you first start working on creating a meditation habit, you might struggle a bit. Not even might. It's extremely likely that you will. I know from my own experience, it's very normal. So it is okay if you do. That's what most people experience. No one starts meditation on day one and just gets the hang of it. It takes a bit of time to get used to the practice, to get into the flow, to get into that zone. So the important thing is to stay with it. The important thing is to not give up, because you will get better at meditation with practice. And that is where patience also comes in. And that is why patience is so important, because it's extremely unlikely that you will become really good at meditation overnight. So you need to be patient and you need to keep at it. For me, mastering meditation took a while, because my mind tends to be a bit hyperactive. If you're in the same boat as me, then hang in there. But if you're someone who finds it easy to calm your mind, then you have a head start. Lucky you. For the rest of you though, I have a great tip that will help you get a head start with meditation, saving you days or even weeks and months of struggle and exasperation. Not to mention the aggravation that comes with the challenges of just sitting there trying to calm your mind. So this tip, this strategy, this method that I'm going to talk about will help you with that. So when I started meditation, one of the key insights that I had after weeks of struggle was discovering a faster and easier way to get started with meditation. I found a way that made meditating almost effortless. Not completely effortless, because, well, what would be the point in that? But it made it pretty simple and straightforward. It made the whole process a lot easier. Made it much easier to get over those hurdles and the struggles of meditation. Want to know what I'm talking about? The shortcut to make it easy for you to meditate, even if you are completely new to meditating, even if you have struggled to meditate in the past. 2 words: guided meditation. Yes, guided meditation can be just what you need to get you going with developing your own meditation habit, without all the common struggles and stress that comes with developing a meditation habit. With guided meditation, all you really need to do is just follow the instructions you hear. All you do is just follow along. It's a pretty pain by the number type thing, because you don't really need to worry about anything. You actually don't need to worry about even sitting or standing or anything like that. All you need to do is just follow along, and that's it. Thankfully, nowadays, I can meditate without any aids or need for guided meditation. But this did not happen overnight. So if you're new to meditation, don't stress if you struggle to meditate on your own. Make it easy on yourself and follow along with the guided meditation. The end result, and this is something I really want you to understand, the end result is what is important, not the method. So don't worry about not doing it properly. Properly doesn't matter. There is no proper way of meditating. Achieving the meditative state is what you're after. How you do that is inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. So if guided meditation can help you get started with meditating and can help you do that fairly effortlessly, you owe it to yourself to give it a shot, don't you think? As for where you can find guided meditation, the classic source, the most usual source, is attending a meditation class. Yes, yeah, braingasm for you. Meditation classes are basically a form of guided meditation. But if attending a meditation class is not an option, or you want something that you can do from home, then I do have a free alternative for you. And this is where YouTube can help. Yeah, the second largest search engine in the world can help you with practicing meditation. So when you go on YouTube, you can actually find a lot of free guided meditations on there. Just do a search for guided meditation and you will see loads of results, a lot of different options. Just pick one that you like and give it a go. There are even apps, free apps available to help you with guided meditation. If I remember correctly, Headspace is the most popular guided meditation app, so you can have a look at that too. At the end of the day, how you meditate is really not as important as the final outcome. Your mind at rest. That mindfulness and calmness, that serenity that you achieve when you're truly meditating is what the whole thing is about. So find a method that works for you and makes it easy for you to meditate. Be it using an app or guided meditation like the ones on YouTube, meditation classes, or something else altogether. Whatever way you choose to practice meditation, as long as it helps you to meditate, it's good. If you aren't meditating already, you really need to get started. But keep this in mind when you're getting started. Do not try to emulate experienced meditators and force yourself to meditate regularly for half an hour or longer. Doing it long might seem like the thing to do, but it can make life unnecessarily challenging for you, at least when you're getting started. That duration can be, and usually is, very challenging for someone new to meditation, meditating for a long time. It makes things unnecessarily complicated and often results in people giving up on it. A better option, a much better option, is to make things easy for yourself and gradually increase your time rather than starting off with a big goal right from the start. Think baby steps. Start by meditating a few minutes a day in the beginning, even if it is just a minute a day. When you're getting started, consistency is more important than the amount of time you spend, because that's how you will create a habit. That's how you will stick to it and practice it regularly. And to stand the best chance of doing that, to create that habit, is to make it as easy and as effortless as possible. Starting off right away, trying to meditate for half an hour a day, is not making it easy for yourself. On that note, something else that helps is having a set time every day. Say, for instance, first thing in the morning, or a few minutes before going to sleep. That can also be a great idea for helping you create a routine, a meditation habit for yourself. Try this out for at least a month. Meditate regularly at a set time for an easy amount of time, and over time it will become automatic for you. Over time you will develop a habit. Once you get the hang of it, once you get comfortable with the process of meditating daily, then gradually increase the time you spend. At the end of the day, the more you meditate, the better, and faster you will get the benefits. So start small and then build on it. So if you want to go to a point where you want to meditate for half an hour a day, don't start off with half an hour a day. You start off with an amount of time that is easy for you, and then you gradually build on that until you reach the half an hour or hour mark. Learn to walk before you try to run. Slow and steady really does win the race, at least when it comes to adopting a habit like meditating daily. There is a good reason why meditation has been gaining in popularity. So if you haven't started already, it really is about time. And the guided meditation method will make the process pretty easy and effortless for you. So you really have no reason not to give it a go. I hope you found this talk useful and it has given you some actionable insights into how you can get started with your own meditation practice. It doesn't matter whether you're completely new to meditation or even if you have struggled with meditation in the past, guided meditations can help you. You can, in fact, get started today, within the next 5 minutes even. Just go find a 5-minute guided meditation video on YouTube and then follow along. That is really all it takes. It really is that simple. So all the best with your new meditation practice, and I'll catch you again next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast to get updates on new episodes, and for further resources and show notes, check out my website. So that's it for today. Thanks again for listening. Have a great week.